welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bring you an NFL Week 1 preview between the New York Giants and the Washington Redskins. Now let's start with the Giants in this ball game. Looking at their offense, you know the running game is going to be prevalent with Tom Coughlin, and you know Brandon Jacobs owns the Redskins, in particular LaRon Landry. I still got that vision of him trucking him in my head, but don't be afraid to run at this 3-4 defense, guys. There's natural bubbles to run against the 3-4 defense. Take advantage and run downhill. You guys should be able to have some success and slow down that pressure. Also, you look at your third wide receiver has to emerge, whether it be Dominic Hickson or Victor Cruz or Jarrell Jernigan. A third wide receiver has to emerge and become a threat. That's going to create more one-on-one opportunities for Manningham and also Nix. So a third wide receiver has to come up and step up to the plate, and you want to involve Beckham in the offense. Travis Beckham is a guy that does a great job of catching passes, but can he block? That's the biggest question. But use him like they use Chris Cooley in Washington, and I think you guys should have some success. Defensively coming into this ball game, you know, the secondary, don't be afraid to take chances, guys. You're playing a young quarterback in Beck, and if Grossman gets in the game, you know Grossman is prone to give you at least 2 interceptions. So don't be afraid to take chances with these wide receivers and with the quarterbacks of the Washington Redskins. You look at the safety spot. Safety play will be huge in this game. I think you guys have 3 solid safeties in Phillips, Rowe, and also Grant. Don't be afraid to take chances and utilize those safeties. Gives you a lot of versatility, and some can even play corner in a pinch. Also, you want to protect underneath, guys. A quarterback's best friend is the underneath routes, like the crossing routes, like the slants, like the hitches. Protect underneath, and you can have some success against this Washington Redskins offense. Looking at that Redskins offense coming to this ball game, what you want to do against the New York Giants, you want to try to isolate Aaron Ross. That's the weak spot of that defense. They're already thin at corner, but Ross is a guy that's probably better served as a nickel. Now you have him as a starter. Take advantage. Santana Moss, whether it be Gaffney, whoever's going to be drawing coverage from Ross, take advantage of him, isolate him, and throw at him throughout the ball game. You want to force those outside linebackers of the Giants to cover. Force these guys to be pass coverage linebackers like Kiwanuka and also Boley, as opposed to just getting up the field and stuffing the run, because these guys are aggressive versus the run. You also want to test the interior of the Giants defensive line. They lost a lot of things in the offseason. They lost Barry Cofield to you guys, and they also lose Marvin Austin, the second-round draft selection out of North Carolina. So test the interior of that Giants defense, see how well they can stop the run. Defensively, I look at cornerback Josh Wilson. He will be targeted, guys. If I was a quarterback, if I was offensive coordinator for Giants, I will target Josh Wilson. He has to be ready to play, and you want to win on first down defensively. If you back up this Giants offense to third and long, third and medium, third and long, you can have a chance to send the blitz, and you're going to have a chance to be successful. And you want to get Eli on the move. He's not as athletic as you would like throwing on a run, so you can get him on the move and have some chances to get some pickoffs or get some batted balls. So get this guy on the move. If you're going to front load pressure, front load it to one side, force him to the short side of the field, eliminate his vision cone, and have some success getting after Eli. Now we're going to take a look at some positional breakdowns to see who has the edge position by position. Starting with the quarterbacks, I have to give the edge to the New York Giants. Eli is not a top 5 quarterback, but he's definitely top 10. I like what I see out of Eli. Giants have the edge in that matchup. Best running backs, you have to go with the Giants. They have two tandems of backs in Jacobs and also Bradshaw. Both guys are effective, especially against the Washington Redskins. Best receiving core, I have to go with the New York Giants. Washington has some young talent. Giants have proven talent, especially at the 1 and 2 spots with Manningham and Hicks. You look at the offensive line. The Giants have the better offensive line as opposed to the Redskins. So I have to give the advantage to the New York Giants in this matchup. Well, I'm stumbling. I don't know. The defensive line, I have to go to Giants. Talent on the defensive end spot is key. Tuck and Pierre-Paul can get pressure against anybody in this league. Best linebacking core, you got to go with the Redskins. Kerrigan and Rakpo on the edge. London Fletcher in the middle, McIntosh in the middle. That's one of the best linebacking cores in the league. Best defensive backs, you have to go with both teams. Both teams are solid at the safety spot, Otagwe, and also Landry. And they have 3 safeties over here with the New York Giants that are very talented. Best special teams, I'm going with the Washington Redskins. These guys have an outstanding returner in Banks. They also can, have solid kicking games. So I like what I see out of the Redskins coverage units as well, too. X factor for the New York Giants has to be Tuck and Pierre-Paul. Make it uncomfortable for Beck back there in the pocket. For the Redskins, Kerrigan and Rakpo. Make it uncomfortable for Eli in the pocket. So this game is going to come out to who can get a better pass rush on opposing quarterbacks. But I like the Giants in this ball game. Offensively, I think they're a little bit more balanced than what you're going to see out of the Redskins offense. And I have to trust the Giants' run game, and their defense will come up with just enough to stop this Redskins offense and get pressure on that young quarterback. For more NFL previews, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL or visit our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan. And listen to the Football Game Plan radio show, which airs Saturdays, 11 a.m. Eastern Time at blogtalkradio.com/footballgameplan.